Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and here I am cleaning in a optometrist's office, actually, and we have a issue going on here where apparently some vegetable oil was spilt onto the carpet here. Apparently it looked a lot worse before. It's been here for about a week or so, but now what I'm going to do is I'll show you how I approach this, because this is a challenging situation to have success with, this being an olefin carpet, meaning that it is an oil-based carpet and it will absorb oil. And the other thing is it's a very, very thin carpet. So now you might think that the answer to this is to flush and flush and flush. But the problem, what will happen is as soon as you start to emulsify and dissolve this oil with your cleaning product, whatever it may be, it'll start to break down. But as you spray in with your wand or whatever in the hot water, it will drive some of this oil into the backing. It's already in the backing because it's obviously going right through the carpet. And it will may appear to be gone, but over the next few days or a few weeks it will wick back up to the surface, only it'll have bled out a little bit more and get bigger and bigger and bigger. It can be a real challenge to deal with. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to use Nanomax on it. Now this is a much stronger mix than normal. I think I've got it here at I think I got it in here about 8 ounces per gallon or so. So it's quite a heavy mix, but I'm not going to soak the carpet with it, as you're going to see. The Nanomax being, it has the nanotechnology where it will penetrate very soils at a much more, how do I say that now? It just has a better penetration ability. My wife actually uses Nanomax now as her almost all, when she's dealing with things in the laundry. I just gave her a bottle of Nanomax. She just squirts it on straight, puts it in the wash, and it takes out 99.9% of any stain that she's dealt with. She's gone, doesn't use anything else. It even takes out blood, by the way. So I know that it works very well. Now I could go to a citrus, which I have omega citrus as well, but I pondered the pros and cons of both options, and I've decided I'm going to go with the nano for this. And then afterwards, what I'm going to do is I'm going to poultice this, and what I mean by that is it will wick. I guarantee it'll wick. So what I'm going to do is I've got a couple of old pads, old Ironman pads. I'm going to lay them flat on here, dry. And then the lady I was just dealing with, she says, she's asked her if she has something flat and heavy we can put on there. She says apparently there's a couple of glass panels. So we'll put a glass panel down on, and we'll put some heavy boxes on, and leave it sit for at least a day, if two if possible. Because what it will do, it will draw the oil up into the pad, and it will work very effectively. Now we use poulticing for if you're doing like a marble or a limestone floor or countertop, and you get a stain into it, you can use poulticing to draw stains out, even of what appears to be a hard and solid surface. But in that case, you'd use diatomaceous earth. But for this, I'll be using the the pads. And if you've watched my videos for the last month or so, I've done a few videos where I showed myself dealing with, on my own carpet, some urine stains from my little dog, where I would soak this lot with ClO2, put a pad down, put a weight on top of it, leave it for a few days, pull it up, and it just draws the stain right up and out of the carpet. Sometimes it'll leave a bit of something on the surface, but it can just basically wipe that off and it's gone. So this really does work well, and it's an old school trick, I guess, and maybe we don't hear about it so much anymore, but sometimes the simplest ways are the easiest and most effective ways to deal with these things. So now I'm going to put the Nanomax on. And I'm just wanting to, I'm not I'm not wanting to get it too wet. I really don't want it to drive into the backing of the carpet. So I'm just trying to just get it on there. It's sort of on the top. I'll work it in with the fiber pad. Okay. Now I don't need to, obviously I don't need to apply too much solution because I've already put the Nanomax on there. There's Nanomax in the tank at 2 ounces per gallon, along with ClO2. And I'm using I guess that's an aqua pad there. I'm applying a solution, but I'm doing it quite sparingly. I'm not getting the carpet wetter than I absolutely need to anyway. Oh, by the way, if you're an individual who's regularly watching my videos and you haven't subscribed, well, subscribe, because that'll help me. If I get over 1,000 subscribers, apparently I can earn some money. And I'm almost there. So if you're watching my videos all the time, just hit that subscribe button and it'll give me a little boost. Appreciate that. Okay, you can see the oil appears to be gone, and it is gone, but I would expect it will wick up. So let's switch over to an Ironman. Kind of curious to see what the Ironman picks up. Let me get this over here. I'm doing this from over here as well. Oh, I'm just gonna. Yeah, the carpet is actually, it's fairly wet. Carpet looks new. Maybe while I'm here I'll talk to them about new glasses. My lens is, it's impossible to keep them scratch free after you've had them a year or two. And I've got a few nicks and scratches, and it drives me nuts. Okay, let's just go over. I just added a little bit of solution in case you're wondering. Just go over this area where the oil was one more time. Okay, we'll take a look. at the pad. Ooh, my, isn't that interesting? Not actually surprised. I would say we've got a pretty good amount of that oil out of there. So I'm just adding a little bit of solution now. Just enough to keep it damp. I don't want to lose control of the stain and wash it into the backing. That's not a good idea. Stain is invisible. Let's have a look. Oh, definitely a lot lighter. But look at that, eh? That's quite a lot. Not a surprise. So let's go do this one while we're here. We'll switch over to the center feed again. I have not pre-sprayed, other than the oil stain. I haven't pre-sprayed anywhere. Just the center area where the more wear and tear has been happening, and I'll kind of work my way back out toward the doorway there. Alrighty. And we'll see what happens on this room. Oh. Again, I'll switch it to the shower feed. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing there, my machine is a center feed, but it will also shower feed like a normal rotary, so I can switch it back and forth if I want. So normally when I'm using a fiber pad, at least, I will use center feed, and if I was just using the Ironman, then usually I'm going to use regular shower feed. Because it worked great, and it will not over wet the pad as long as you're using it correctly. Applying the correct amount of solution, which I've again talked about lots of times, especially lately. Okay, again I'll work my way toward the entryway there. And then we'll take a look at the pad. Let's have a look. Ooh, it looks pretty grimy. Carpet's hiding a lot of dirt. Looking good. So, oh boy, funny tale. I actually, I discovered some time ago that I'm allergic to coffee. It affects my sinuses and has given me a chronic cough for years. I didn't realize it was as a result of the coffee. So I stopped drinking coffee months ago, but I still have one once in a while because I like it. But the other thing is that coffee can be a diuretic, or is a diuretic, and sometimes when I have it, it will affect me, especially at night. And I had a nice big coffee yesterday, really enjoyed it. And last night I went to bed at about 11, had to get up, use the washroom at 12, and then again at 1, and then again at 2, and then again at 3, and then again at 4, and then again at 5, and then again I got up at 6, again went pee. Oh dear. So I guess I'm gonna have to go get myself a coffee today to wake myself up. Or not. Oh, isn't getting old fun? Anyway. Oh well. I guess I better not drink coffee. Anyway, let's have a look and see what we got. It's definitely lighter, but I think we'll do this again. These are actually the pads I was going to use to poultice with. They're worn out ones, but I mean they're still usable, but anyway, I think I'll use them here for now. This carpet is looking really good. Very even. We'll do it again. I'm not sure how old the carpet is, but it is hiding the dirt well. It didn't look like it had this much soil in it, but mind you, this is actually in a mall, and the doorway comes right off basically right off the parking lot. So there's a lot of oils and rubber dust from the tires, and just plain old dirt that's getting tracked in here, obviously a lot. So I guess it's not surprising that it's accumulating that much soil, staining oils, I guess. Let's have a look. You see how thin that is there? It's really done for. But that's a lot lighter than the first pass. So I'm gonna go over this other one again one more time. Okay. We'll go back to the beginning, or actually I'll go right back here. Take a look. Oh, that's not bad, but I'll go over that oil one more time. I think I'm going to have pretty good success with this. It may wick, it may not. Okay. I guess we're done. Okay, so I'm going to get a couple of ironman pads. I'll put them down here. We'll put the glass panel on there and a couple of heavy boxes, and just let it sit for probably 24 hours or so, and it'll draw. And if it wants to wick, it'll draw it up into the pad, and that'll solve the issue. So that's how we do it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.